Psalm 14:1. The fool says in his heart, "There is no God." They are corrupt, their deeds are vile. There is no one who does good. Good day, everyone. I'm off to go to a job fair. The last job fair I went to, I was basically shut down with a series of, "Oh, we don't take your resume here. We don't take the applications. We're only here so that you know about the job. You still have to apply online, and you being here is absolutely no good for you." That's what I was told by everybody. So that's why I haven't run too many job fairs, but I'm gonna go do this one. It's over at 4, so I should have enough time to go there and get through it. So we'll see what happens. I mean, you never know. The best thing in the world would be walking away from today with a job, but we'll see. Well, that was a bust. Bring resumes, they say. It was the same place as last time. I should have known better. Bring resumes. So I brought 21 resumes with me. I'm walking at the door with 21 resumes and a few pamphlets. And everybody I talked to said, go to our website and apply. It's like, what? I'm done with job fairs. If they're all gonna be like this, they don't hire you. You're just pushed into the online world and lost in the shuffle. So all you're doing is physically seeing ideas for possible jobs. I mean, that's no more helpful than just going online looking. So what's the point of a job fair? It's a joke. So that's what I did today. Now I gotta get home, get changed, get ready to go to church for, I think, Orange tonight. So let's go. I was here probably a little over half an hour, and I circled the place like 5 times. Asked, and everything's just like, no, do this, try this, whatever. It doesn't work. Alright, guys. Hope your day was good. Mine was, it wasn't uneventful. I did stuff, but nothing came of the activities that you've already heard about. So I made it back to spend some time chilling here, getting ready for Think Orange Children's Ministry. Looking through the paperwork, trying to figure out what it is I'm going to do exactly tonight. Went pretty good. We went like way over on large group time. So we were tight on time everywhere else, but it worked. Got everything in place, and we played, and we had fun, and we did what we did. Only one of my kids showed up. So far this year, I've had only guys. But my second and third graders both had to go somewhere else today. They were occupied elsewhere. Their younger siblings came, but they weren't there. So I just had the one boy. So we decided to change it up because there were 15 kids there. 15 kids, one in my class, 14 in the other class. So we're like, this is too unbalanced. So we decided, my class is officially 1st grade through 5th grade. There's been a first grader first grade girl that's been going, that came because a friend of hers who was a kindergartner brought her. But she's technically supposed to come up to my group. But her friend doesn't want her to leave her behind. So we decided to let her come and bring her friend with her, and then she'd also brought a friend today that came with her as well. And so I wound up with 4 in my class again. 3 girls that were a little on the younger side, and then the one guy. And I tried to do the same things we usually do, like looked up the verse in the Bible. I explained to them how to use a table of contents to find the passage, look at the page numbers, look at the chapter, look at the verse to find it. And they picked it up pretty well, I think. So we, look at that. The hair is going crazy. I think it might be time for a haircut. Yeah, because I got this right before my first interview, my corporate interview with Fairwinds in February 2nd to be exact. So tomorrow will be 2 months since I got my haircut. So maybe I should do it again, although I'm trying to save money by not. But it's getting there. Whenever you see this hook, it's pretty much an indication that it's time to get my hair. That's neither here nor there. Back to Think Orange. It went well. We went through our small group time fairly quickly. There was a couple of games they suggested, so I just did one of them real fast. Helped them practice with the verse that way. I didn't have my normal co-leader with me. So we went out to games, and again, I just kind of made it up as we went. We were talking about patience, so I had them play a game when they won a circle. They were running, they'd run around, but they had to have patience, and they have to wait for the others to catch up to that point before they could keep going. And we did that like 3 times. We had different results every time, surprisingly. And so I said, let's do a straight up race once, let them go, and then we went back inside. And we were out of time at that point. We went that far over. We whizzed through the craft pretty fast before all that. And went back in. We got our crafts, gathered them up, prayed, and went out to get picked up. And that was it. Then we came home. Watched Survivor. They give it away in the preview from last week and any commercials you see during the week, so I'll go ahead and say it. They merge right at the beginning of the episode, too. It's not that big of a deal. And, of course, as usually happens post-merge, everyone's trying to figure out where everyone else is at, and so it's entertaining to kind of keep everything straight. What's going on here? What's going on there? What are the numbers at? Da, 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 da. And something really cool happened that hadn't happened yet this season. I mean, I'm kind of a purist of the game, and I might be giving something away. If anyone doesn't want the results spoiled here, you won't have any names or anything like that. And if you're not looking too closely into this, you won't figure out what I'm saying. But I like that we hadn't seen this particular thing happen up to this point in this season because I'm a purist and I wish that it didn't exist. But when something like this happens, it makes the game more interesting, and in this particular case, it made things more interesting for someone that I've been pulling for. I was thoroughly entertained and on the edge of my seat trying to watch what happened the way it happened. Then we watched Arrow. Strange episode. I'm not going to go into details about it, other than right at the end, something was happening that wasn't great for the show or for the story or anything. You're rooting for the main character. You're like, no, this can't happen. But at the same time, if you think about all the scenarios that are in play, it was the best course of action to have play out. And then something happens right at the end that changes all that and basically reopens the can of worms that was being closed by the action that was being taken. I think that was vague enough for you. So, I'm done. Nothing else to say. For Donnie and Abe and George and me, good night, everybody. Wrong hand. See you tomorrow. Bye.